Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kamsi if you didn't know me. And wow, before we even get into what this video is going to be about, everything I want to say, I just want to say a massive thank you. There are a lot of new people here. Hi. I got a lot of love on my last video, which was still so crazy to me, and I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and watching. I don't even know what to say. I'm a little bit overwhelmed every time I think about it, but that's even more reason why I wanted to get this video out to you guys. If you couldn't tell, I'm not at uni anymore. I'm home for the Christmas break, and with the year coming to an end and everything, I was like, why not just reflect a bit about term 1? But there's a lot of things that I learned that I was like, why not share? Because, you know, we're all about providing value here. If you're gonna invest your time sitting down and watching this video, I thought, why not let you, maybe by the grace of God, let you leave with something. So let's get into the 5 lessons I learned over the course of term 1 that can very much be applicable whether you're in the years below, still in secondary school, 6th form, or even if you're older than me. Like, take this into 2nd year, 3rd year. Even if you're older, maybe leave some gems and things I can take forward down below, because God knows I'm gonna need it. So let's get into the lesson. Lesson number 1, get yourself some structure, and quickly. If you want order, if you want to be okay, I'll be honest, if you want to actually wake up and go through your day knowing what's going on, very quickly get yourself some structure. Know when you're gonna cook, know when you're gonna do the pre-lecture work, the lecture work, the seminar work, for which module, know when you're gonna chill and have fun, because make sure you are doing that. Just have time for getting involved in societies and other activities. Like, make sure you know when you're gonna do what, because that's how, if you don't, you'll be wondering, when am I gonna sleep, when am I gonna eat? You're gonna end up overcommitting to things like, please, for the sake of your mental health, for the sake of your physical health, for the sake of even your money, like, make sure you have some kind of structure, some kind of timetable. I don't know, do whatever you want to do. So if you want to do well, get a plan in place. Lesson number 2. Now this one's a little bit vulnerable, is not even the word, but I think around week 5, 6, I was getting to a point where I was thinking to myself, wow, is this degree really for me? And the only reason I thought that is because I just wasn't understanding anything I was learning. Something nobody told me is that there's a 99.9% chance, especially if, like me, you're doing a degree that you've never done before. And I even feel like even if you've done it previously, the difficulty level is completely different at uni. There's a 99% chance you won't get the content the first time. It doesn't mean the degree is not for you. It does mean that you just need to watch the lectures again. That was what it was for me. Now, because there are some cases where maybe you do need to switch degrees. I think for me, it was just like, I never really thought that I'd have to go over the content again, go over the seminar work again, watch the lectures again. I thought I would get it first time because I'm used to getting things first time. Oh no. Make sure you make time to go and rewatch that lecture. Otherwise, you'll be second guessing everything. And it was weird until I started revising for tests and I was like, oh, this makes sense. Why didn't I do this earlier? So that's something I'm definitely going to be doing in term 2. Now, tip number 3 isn't really a lesson as much as it is a piece of advice that I got from my mum before I got to uni. Never leave your room in a bad state, because you never know who's going to come back to it. I can't explain to you how many times my friend has been like, oh, do you have water? Do you have this that I can borrow? And I'll be like, yeah, you can, just come and grab it. If my room was in a bad state, the embarrass, oh gosh, I would have felt so embarrassed, I'll be wrong. Because it's not a thing where you can now invite someone to your room and then have them waiting outside of the door so you can scramble and clean. Like, that's just not cute. I don't think it's very hospitable to do either. So just make sure that your room is clean before you leave the house, because you just never know. You actually just never know. Somebody will come to your room and they'll be like, oh, your room is not that bad, and then they'll leave thinking, hey, this person is living like this, like, ew. Like, it gives people an impression on how you live, and you don't want to give them a negative impression. You just don't. Tip number 4, this is a big one. This is potentially the most important of the lessons. Everybody says this, you get to uni and this is the most freedom you're ever going to have. But when you get to uni, this is the most freedom you're ever going to have. Make sure that you know what your non-negotiables are and don't let those slip for anything or anyone. If you know, you like to wake up at this time and do something first thing in the morning because it sets the tone for your day, don't now let that slip because you're going to uni. For me, if there's one thing that I can say that I know helped me throughout A-levels, even before A-levels, from like year 9, year 10, it was journaling. I don't know what it is, but getting everything in my mind on paper just gave me so much clarity going into my day, so much clarity going into whatever I'm going into, right? And I felt like at uni I just didn't have time to, and that was never the case. It's not that I didn't have time, it's just that I didn't make time. Gonna speak to the believers, to my brothers and sisters in Christ for a second. Don't let your non-negotiables, values, boundaries slip for anyone or anything. And if you don't remember what those non-negotiables are, make a list or write them down, because wow, I can't say anything crazy happened to me, if I'm being honest. Like, nothing really mad happened, but it's very easy to get swayed one way or another. There's a reason the Bible says write it down and make it plain, because if you keep it in your head, it's probably not gonna realize into anything. If you know that time is for church, don't go to bed at a stupid hour the night before, because you're not gonna wake up in the morning. Guys, please, whether you're a believer or not, the values that you hold are so important, and they make up who you are, especially now that you're at university, because no one is over your head telling you this is where you need to be at this time. If you say you're gonna be somewhere, be there. Be a person of your word this next term, this next year, you know, as we're writing our goals and becoming better people, all of that stuff. Make sure that you're a person of your word and stick to what matters to you, because people see that. People notice so much more than you realize. It's crazy, even from the way you speak. So make sure that your non-negotiables remain your non-negotiables, and don't let, if someone tries to infringe on that boundary, oh, you gotta go. Absolutely not. That's not what we're doing term 2 at all. Alongside that, don't forget the surname that you bear. Your parents, your family, you're at university for a reason. Let's actually remember the reason why. Let's remember our why, guys. This degree has to be gotten by fire, by force, by all means necessary. So let's not just lose our heads and put everything to the wayside. Like, there's still work to do. Enjoyment, yes. Jaye, absolutely. But there's always work to do. So let's just remember, you know, let's remember why we're here. And the last lesson, this is your first time at university. If you're watching this as a first year student, this is your first time at university. Even if you're a second or third year or fourth year, masters, whatever, this is your first time at that stage in your life. So you can't expect yourself to be perfect at it the first time. Please learn to give yourself some grace. When I look at 2022, me, January to June, doing A-levels and exams is completely different to me September to December, because those are two completely different stages of my life that can't necessarily be emulated the same way because they're just so different. And I remember being with a couple of my friends, and we were in the library at like 3 in the morning, and we were talking about this, and I just thought, these guys are saying some good things, so I'm gonna just bring my phone out and record. So I'm gonna insert the clip here because, yeah, let's hear what the guys have to say. Guys, it's currently 3:08 in the morning, and we were just sitting here just talking, and then these two decided to say something actually intelligent that I'm now going to put in this video. No, actually, it's crazy. They're very intelligent people. This is Mercy. You guys haven't seen Mercy yet. Aaliyah, hello. That's easy. And then you man know she will tell you who's over there. And Sadie's behind the camera. And then we have a cheeky Moyen. Moyen, say hi. Yeah, there's Moyen. So, oh yeah, be going. Yeah.
Okay, so for my English A-level babes, you know about like the idea of like negative capability, and so it was like coined by this romantics poet called John Keats. It's basically saying that like sometimes the journey is actually your destination. Like,
wow,
the destination, it was never meant for you. Or like say you end up in like halfway through your journey and you realize actually this destination, I'm not gonna achieve it. Like, I'm not gonna achieve it. Like, you take solace in knowing that the journey was actually enough for you, and the destination isn't as important as like the whole process of it. And you take like comfort in knowing that like actually this was fruitful for me, because like this whole journey was worth the fact that I didn't even achieve my destination. Like, it just stops you worrying about like the end goal and like keeps you very present.
So good.
So good, right?
So good. Babe, yeah, come on.
I'm the ology babe here, and basically,
Gone. Talk to them.
I was just talking about how uni's a journey, basically. Like, when you come here, you're probably not going to start off doing amazing, but that's fine. Take your time and just take it as it goes. Like, you will get there in the end. You don't need to be making first classes and putting your hand up in all the seminars and being the smartest person ever. And just take your time. Like, be easy on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Like, yeah. Enjoy the journey, because uni's the journey at the end of the day.
My course mate, you got anything intelligent to add to the conversation?
Blow my face. Uni is hard. Like, still go to uni, I guess. No, I guess.
You pay 9K, you know that.
You're locked in, so you might as well try your hardest.
If I actually speak on the firm he just got an offer for,
Blow my face.
if I speak on the firm he just got an offer
He's
for,
actually a liar and a hypocrite.
Top 4?
this guy will leave his work till the hour before and get a first.
Work, you know. Bless prosper work.
Did I lie?
Did I lie?
Should we now open your trust? Who emailed you from 10K Black and Tens? Tell the people then. Who was it?
Deloitte.
Yeah. If you don't know about Deloitte, get to know about Deloitte. Top 4. But yeah, that was real cute. And Sadie's here too.
Hi.
Sadie and Moyen. But yeah. Bye. Say bye everybody.
Bye, everybody.
But yeah, with all that being said, like, when you start to enjoy the process and the journey that is university, you learn to give yourself grace and you stop putting so much pressure on yourself. I think there's this expectation that everybody comes to uni, yeah, I'm gonna leave with a first class. And even if that's the goal, that's amazing. I'm not saying drop your goal, but you're probably not gonna get a first class the first time. Allow yourself to learn. I was gonna say fail, but I listened to a podcast and something that the guy said was like, failure is not negative because failure is progression. Failure shows me that this is not my thing, that this method is not the way I'm gonna achieve what I need to do. Failure is just a way of finding a new method. It's a way of finding a new process. If you let yourself enjoy that journey, it becomes more fun. Allow university to be fun, because university is fun from the first time that I've had. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's fun. And just allow yourself to learn. Allow yourself to learn how to do it, because you're not gonna know how to do it the first time, and that is okay. You're gonna be fine, I swear. But yeah, that's all for the lessons I'm gonna share from term 1. Obviously, I've done some personal reflection and things that I'm taking into term 2. If there's anything that you learned that you want to share, please do share it down below, please. I would really love to hear what you have to say and learn from you as well. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for the love and support on my last video. Thank you for subscribing and being here. I appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all the fun YouTube stuff, and I'll see you guys in my next video.